Hello. Hello, Shark. How you doing? Good to see you. So again, these are the boards. One of these boards is the one you guys are getting. The other two, this is a board. This is a giveaway board. Doing another coat of oil. I only did one. I want to do one more. So this is the actual board I'm giving away. This is the actual board. Yes, I'm giving away. I'm gonna put feet on it. I'm gonna put legs on it. But I wax it first, then I put the legs on it. The colors are amazing though. Look at that. It's a $120 board. One of you guys is gonna go home with it. That's the board right there. Now, these two boards are for sale. So, if somebody wants to buy one of these, available on the website. I haven't checked to see if I don't know if my inventory is right, so I'll have to fix my inventory on it. But this one's available. Nice thick, a little over 1 inch thick. You have cherry, Purple Heart, cherry, Purdue, maple, Purple Heart, walnut, and cherry. I'm gonna put my logo on it. I didn't put my logo on it yet, just in case some people want they pay extra for something else that they want to engrave on there. But we're also gonna work on fixing next month's board, so I can slowly but surely get rid of some of this inventory of stuff that I've just have had lying around. And we are going to work on the Mario board. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. That is it for that covering. Glad to have my counter space back. I finally did sell the other laser. So the old laser got sold. And I did also, again, I gifted my table saw to my future son-in-law. So he got that. what we're going to work on today a little bit is we're going to work on so the only unfortunate thing about this cutting board we're going to be making, the Mario cutting board, is I'm going to try to use a lot of my scrap wood, which is good that I'm purging, but it's also a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. Because all this wood has to be, that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That's exactly the size it needs to be. Let's see if I could salvage some of this wood. If not, I'm thinking it might be easier to start from scratch, because these are not even viable to use. I'm at the point where I just gotta purge this wood. If I'm not gonna use it, I just gotta get rid of it. I can always glue it together for something else, potentially, which I might end up just doing. And just do something else with it. I got a big chunk of maple. Ideally, what I should have is 1-inch boards for this project. And this wood is too thick to use. So what I think I'm going to do I don't have any maple at all. It's thin enough, I believe. Some walnut. That's some pain in the ass walnut here. When I say that, it's just because it was really thick. Dark. I can use this for the eye. This is all basswood. I just don't want to. Basswood is good hardwood, but it's not the best. It doesn't have tight grains for cutting boards. It's good for furniture. You can use it in cutting boards, but I prefer using maple over bass. This is maple, this is maple. I got pieces of maple here, but I'm thinking I'd rather get a thicker board of maple, sand it to 3/4 of an inch proper. God, it would make my life a lot easier, I'll tell you that. But I gotta go buy the material, which I don't have. It's all softwood up here. I have some maple, purple, this Purdue actually. That's Purdue. I don't even have much more Purple Heart. All right, I'm gonna have to take a day off from go. I could always go Saturday and drive out there. Because where I gotta go, I gotta drive across town to go get my lumber. That's why I only go out there a couple times a year. Because it's just under an hour drive to the lumber yard. An hour there, an hour back. And then I'm always there for an hour and a half picking out lumber. Sometimes up to 2 hours. So, that turns into a 4-hour day. See, and I'm trying to see it. I can make do. But I don't think I want to make do. And these cutting boards are going to be pretty impressive when they're done. I think I'd rather just get a good slice of wood. Because these are all offshoot cuts. And these being offshoot cuts are not always the best. Well, I appreciate you being here, Panda. You take care of them. All right, so I think that's what we're going to do. So, then material-wise, I think it actually gives me a list of what I need. So I need. I don't know why it says 12 inch. I don't understand why it says material is 12 inch, but it's a 14 inch board. So I'm gonna have to buy 3/4 of an inch for this. I'm gonna need to get, I think I'm just gonna go get 3/4. I'm gonna get thin stuff, then for the cherry as well. Because the cherry I even have is thick. I don't have any cherry. All right, well, let's do this. Let's see if we can repair at least these today then. We're gonna see if we can repair these boards. And we're not gonna, I gotta go get the lumber. So that means I gotta go spend a lot of money on wood, you guys, to get this shit done. But I also want to go ahead and make this piece of wood. So this I found out what this wood is called. This is a Hawaiian wood. It's called monkey pod. And it was given to me by Teco. He is a fellow streamer and a fellow, he watches the show. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to take this and I want to put, we're going to slice it, lay them flat. We're going to slice these to 1.25 inch pieces. We got to sand this first. It's actually already. Get ready to watch a video from Junkyard. Cleaver, thanks so much for your prime. I appreciate you. So we're gonna have to plane it. Don't need to take too much off. This, I gotta cut this off, which is such a shame because its bark is just such a beautiful part of the wood, but I can't use it. So I gotta get rid of it. And then what we can do, I mean, this is, it's almost 2 inches thick. So I could cut it at 1.25 inches. And if I put slivers, and it's only 13 inches, and I do have another piece of maple here that's 13 inches. So what I'm thinking of doing, there's some bad parts on this, but it's literally the same size. So what I could do is sliver, see there's cracks in this, so I can't use all of this, but I could go ahead and harvest parts of this that would be okay. And actually just probably do, I would do that. But I think we're going to make this cutting, I think we're going to make that into a cutting board. In the meantime, we got to clean this up. So these, what I need to do, I mean, it's already done, but I'm going to get some CA glue. And we're gonna fill that in. Wear condoms. Hey man, thank you. Holy shit. 5 gifted subs, you guys. 10 gifted subs. Oh my god. 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, Condom Man. Thank you for the support. Thank you so freaking much. We are playing Among Us today. And also we are switching Farm Simulator to tomorrow. Right after Among Us tomorrow, we're playing Farm Simulator tomorrow. I was going to do it Thursday, but we're going to do it tomorrow because I got invited to play. There's another Among Us version on Party Animals now. So we're going to play, it's called Crisis. And it's basically Among Us on Party Animals. So we're going to play that tomorrow, on Thursday. And then on Friday, potentially we have Community Day, but we're not sure. But we're going to, right now what we're going to do is we're going to repair these Among Us boards. These are going to be the future giveaways for the channel. And we got to get our sub count back up again. We got to see what we can do. We got a hype train coming in, guys. So let me go grab I need the CA glue. So I need to get the CA glue. Hi, buddy. So this is basically wood dust that I set aside.
If you're
And
looking for cool videos, then you're at the right place.
let's go. Holy cow, guys. You guys are great. Thank you. God's favorite clown. God's favorite clown. Thank you so much for a gifted sub. I appreciate you.
God's favorite clown.
Thank you,
gifted
thank
a
you,
tier
thank
1
you.
sub to Puffy 7077.
This stuff is great glue. It hardens every freaking time you open the container. And it's literally, it's worthless because you can't even use it because it's every time you try to close up the container, it comes with these plastic inserts to utilize to help prevent from clogging. But it doesn't work. I'm just trying to get this lid off because the plastic thing I did have in there broke off on the inside. So I'm seeing if I could break the seal here and take the whole thing off. Got it. So I went back into after the I went back into the Pokemon server this morning, just for the hell of it. And this is what I saw. I'll show you. Oh my God, Emerone's playing. It's gonna be loud. Look at the count. Look at it, chat. Look at it, chat. It was like, what the hell? Wow. No. They already awarded it to, Nerd. They didn't give it to me. They gave it to Nerd. And then everybody said, wait a minute. That's not what we wanted to do. So I did not get the credit for it. All right, so what we're doing here is I'm putting, so one of the problems when I made these boards, there was a huge gap in them that was driving me crazy and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Basically, CA glue fixes it. Now I got most of it fixed, but so what we're going to do is I'm going to do the CA glue trick, which I'm doing right here. Then I'm going to sand that off.
A new follower.
And what it is all the little tiny gaps is getting filled up with, most of it's already done already, honestly, but like I said, it's not perfect any way, shape, or form. So what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing the CA glue and the dust into the pores of where I screwed up, basically. This was my first inlays I have ever done. That one doesn't even have an inlay. These were all my first inlays I've ever done. So basically I screwed up on them. You know, I had to teach myself. I learned. Well, it's like, all right, I did this wrong. And so these boards have sat here literally for, well, as long as Among Us has been out. So we've been playing Among Us, 4 years? So I made these boards, 4 years ago? And never wasn't happy with the outcome, so I did not sell. I was going to sell them, I was going to give them away, I was going to do something with them, but I never did. And so I decided, Joe, this is one of those things you just put on the back burner and you do nothing with them, you know, because they just sit there. So after doing research over time, it's like, okay, this will repair it. They're not going to be perfect. There's still imperfections that are going to be literally shouting at me as a perfectionist with my cutting boards, which none of my cutting boards are perfect. There's always imperfections on them, but you guys never see them. I know they're there. And it drives me crazy. But like the cutting board I'm giving away to you guys, the one that is, I literally could have sold. I could have masked that imperfection that I knew was on there, sold it, and whoever bought the board would have never known. But I knew it was there. And as an artiste, I wasn't happy with that outcome. So I decided I still repaired it, and I masked the problem. I masked the issue. In fact, you guys can't even see it. See, the problem is all gone. There's a hole there that got repaired. You guys can't even see it. I mean, shit, barely I can see it. But I know it's there. Does it take from the functionality of the cutting board away? No, not at all, actually. Not at all. But in my haste of trying to repair it, I made the board too thin. So it's like, all right, stop before it gets any worse and repair it this other way, which I did, and it came out fine. So now, All right, so all those got to dry now. And I'm going to let them dry. Probably, well, I could actually, honestly, I could put the activator on it. Now it's dry. Literally, with that activator, it's dry. But I gotta let it sit there for a little bit longer before we do anything with it. So what that activator does, it just went ahead and it sealed up the wood, the imperfections. So, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna sand these boards down. I'm gonna route out the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 cutting boards to give away. I'm giving all of these away. I'm not selling one of these. All of these boards are going to be given away over the next year. So we're going to give one away for February. I'm probably going to skip March. We'll do April. And then, so like every 2 months, we're going to give one of these cutting boards away. And then, so these will be the giveaways for 2025. But in between that, we're going to give away probably, we have these things, we have imperfections to give away. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this away. These are like miscuts when I make coasters. So we're going to give this away as well as a set of coasters. So basically, we got giveaways now for the rest, for now on. We're at the point where we can give a giveaway away somewhere. But at the same time, I'm still making cutting boards to sell. Because I do need you guys to buy my cutting boards. I need you guys to buy my stuff so I can keep doing what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? All right, I gotta close this up. I'm gonna find something here. Just gonna use a nail. Trying to find a cap that's going to work well. I used a nail, but the nail didn't really suffice. This nail will work. All right. So the activator literally locks this in solid. So that's good. So we'll get the sander out. We'll sand those up. I got to cover up these other boards so they don't get any thing on it. Then I got to go buy lumber. I could probably go Thursday morning, because we're not playing Among Us till later. Maybe I'll go Thursday and drive out there on Thursday. Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe I'll go out this Thursday. The following Thursday, I have a dentist appointment. So February 6th, I have a dentist appointment. I got to put that on the calendar, too, because otherwise I'll forget. But I have a dentist appointment on Thursday. The 6th. And then on the 7th, we're playing some stuff as well. All right, how's everybody doing over here? Anything new? Hello, Piggy. I want an engraved cutting board for my mom, who's a chef, but I cannot work the website. Me, technology, do not mix. Well, I don't have any cutting boards up there right now. So I have to get, if you want one of these cutting boards that I've just made that's getting done, I can put her name on it. I'm a little quiet. Well, last time I was too loud, so. Yeah, this mic's still not the best mic. Yeah, I could turn it up here. How's that? Is that? I mean, I could turn it up way up here, but. Let me see if there's a. Let's see if it's. Might be quiet over here. I don't think. Yeah, it's not here. I don't. I wonder if it's here. Hello, 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 hello. I think it's here. Ah, here it is. It's right here. It was on that thing. Holy cow, now I'm loud. Hold on. I knew I was speaking. Hold on. Me and technology. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there we go. I don't have my water out here. Hold on. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't realize. So on the receiver, there is a volume on that little thing, and I didn't realize it was all the way down. But yeah, it's all the way up there now, so I should be good to go now. So Thursday I was planning to be in the workshop, but maybe Thursday I'll go pick up more lumber. Are you kidding? Your mom used to watch my... Holy sheesh. That's cool. Now again, I could put an engraving on it, but I don't like to put messages or sayings or anything like that. I just like to put, honestly, a person's name. I've done sayings before, and I just don't like it. I don't like how it looks on my cutting boards. I don't think it complements my cutting boards. It turns me off. So I've done it before for a couple people, and I won't do it again. What I will do, though, is I'm going to make, so like if I like plain boards like this, which I'm going to make more of these, I would do a saying on this. You know, it's like, to the one and only greatest among us player, Junkyard 129. You know, I would put that on this. But like on my other boards, on these boards here, what I do on these boards here, these boards I would only put somebody's name or mom or something like that. And I use that discretion. I've actually told somebody no, I won't do a name before. Where they asked, I wrote them back. I ain't going to do that. I emailed them back. I'm not doing that. And the only reason is because, you know, yeah, you're buying it, but it's still my artwork. And, you know, it gets to the point as an artist, you know, us artists, we're snobs. And we only want to give so much to our board that we feel would be adequate for it, you know? I'm turning on the filter. So you're going to start hearing some hummings, and the machines in the background are going to start making noise. So just so you know. Yeah, so I'm going to go get some more lumber. I'll get specific lumber for the Minecraft, the Mario Kart, Mario boards, and then I'll get extra lumber for additional cutting boards. Then I got to get some more. I am literally down to the last of the. I mean, I still got some here, but we are getting low. I am down to the last of it, though. I think I could. I think I'll get 2 plywoods. I was gonna get 3. Maybe I get 3. Yeah, I'll get 3. Did Junk make Among Us burn templates, or did he get them from somewhere? These Among Us, I made these. So I took these Among Us. Again, these are older boards. I took these Among Us. I made a vector code out of it. So when I took it off the web, turned it into a vector code, and then I cleaned up part of it. You know, you're able to move the bars around. And then I cut it out using my X-carve down here. And when I put them together, well, they didn't come out that great. That's why these never saw the light. Now, future inlays, what I'll do is I'll trim them out with the X-carve, and then I'll cut them out with the laser. Well, again, Condom, if you want that board, if you want one of those boards, let me know, and I'll put it up on the. I might be able to do it right now. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Done. All right, so now if you want to, you can do it now or you can do it later, but I just added those 2 cutting boards that are getting oiled and resting right now. I just added those 2 to the website. So those 2 cutting boards are now on inventory. Those are my last 2 cutting boards. I do have the one on display in my office, but I'll probably just keep that there. And then I'll go Thursday. So we're not gonna do the wood shop on Thursday. I might do a TikTok run on it, I don't know. And then I'm gonna go pick up more lumber on Tuesday. And we'll go pick up more lumber for that. So that's what we're gonna do on Thursday. So I'll drive out there on Thursday, get the lumber. And I'll get the lumber for the Mario board. Then I'll get it sent over to my buddy's place. And then next Tuesday, I'll probably go over, well, he'll probably get it delivered on Tuesday, but we'll find out. All right. Okay, we're going to sand this right now. We're going to sand that up. I always put my mask on because I don't want, but I do have, now again, I have coasters available right now. So if you see anything on my website that you want to order now, do it. Cutting boards, I'm limited at. I also want to start working on some other ideas. I want to make some other stuff. I just got to get off my ass and do it, that's all. No, I'll ship it to the UK, but it's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. It's crazy. When I look at these boards now, again, I made these boards 4 years ago or so, and I look at them and I see errors. I see imperfections of things that I did wrong that I would never do on a cutting board now. Not saying, again, it's a bad thing. Not saying, again, that the board is going to fall apart or disintegrate or anything, not in the least. But I've learned things just in the last 4 years, even though I've been doing cutting boards for a decade now. But the last 4 years, I've been embedded making so many more cutting boards to the point where, these were all thin cutting boards, and these were projects that these cutting boards, more of a charcuterie board, were boards. These were teaching boards. I was teaching myself how to do something, and that's what these boards are. These are all prototypes per se, that they all failed, and I'm looking at them, and I see things where, yeah, I failed. That's why I never sold these boards. That's why I said I'm not going to sell these boards. There's too many errors on them. Fortunately, now with the talents I've just taught myself over the last 4 years, I've taught myself how to fix and repair these. I have some other cutting boards over there I will be able to fix and repair because I've taught myself. You get just practice over and over and over and over again, and you teach yourself how to repair issues. So I'm glad I never threw these boards away, but I still would not sell these boards. That's why these boards are going to be giveaways. I'm going to router off the edges. We're going to round off the edges, sand them down. We're going to get them going. Well, hello, Sandra. Good morning. Have I ever considered doing a first-person view? I think that would be cool. No, I have not. I don't want to. If I were to do a first-person view, that means I would have to have the camera right here. And that would impede on my view for me working on the products. You got to understand, when I work in the shop, when I come into the shop and I work in the shop, this is my Zen place. And for the regulars, they know that. They've heard me say this before. I don't bring people out here usually just because this is my place to get away. When I was going through, also when I was going through, my hiatus of being social media, now that I'm back into it, but in my hiatus, I was like, all right, I needed to find a release. I needed to find something. Thus, I found woodworking. And so when I came out here, I used to come out here, I used to make cornhole cutting boards, cornhole boards, cutting boards. I was teaching myself woodworking, basically. And I got to the point where it was my place to come out and relax and get away. Fortunately, like anything and everything I ever do, when I do something, I find a way to take, I want to take my hobby, and if, like any good entrepreneur, if you can figure out a way to take something that you really enjoy and it feels like a hobby and you're able to make a living doing it, you know, that's the best job you could ever have. So I've always done that. There's one reason I do not. Edit as much as I used to, because editing, which I used to enjoy editing, ended up feeling more like a job. So that's why I don't. Woodworking is the same thing. If it starts getting to the point where it feels like it's too much of a job, I give myself a break from doing this. Then I stop. So, for me to put a first-person view of a camera sitting right here, it would actually take away from my Zen aspect of the beauty of wood and my appreciation of the art that I do. And I do call this art, you know. Some people might not, but I call it art, you know. So, all right, I think I'm going to turn the volume off of me talking while I do this, because this machine is going to be loud. I appreciate you. All right. How's everybody going over here? Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I kept you guys on because some people actually like the white noise of the machines, so I had you guys turned off for a little bit. Then I decided to turn it back on, but I unhooked the mic from my person so it wouldn't be so loud in your face, and I put the mic over on the counter. Just to give some audio reference. All right, so once again, all of these cutting boards, so what I just did now. Thank you. Thank you, Query. It is. Today is my anniversary. Today is my 36 years ago today, I married my wife. Like any marriage, there's good days, bad days, good years, bad years. But you work through them. You know, it's always a challenge, but you diligently work through the challenges and make do. And, you know, the way I looked at it is when I married her, it was in for the long haul. She's a good person, my best friend, obviously. Sometimes boring, you know, but you get stuck in the same rut. But nonetheless, you know, it is 36 years ago today I married her. Now we don't really celebrate. We don't do anything for each other anymore. I told her we go out to dinner or something, but honestly, we don't really. We're going on a nice vacation this year, and it's the first vacation that we're going to go on where it's going to be nice, where I'm turning you guys off. I'm not going to check social media. I'm going to ignore you guys, literally, for a week. Hey, Melly, thank you so much. 3 gifted subs. Thank you, Melly. You didn't need to do that. I appreciate you. So we can go ahead, and we got a hype train going. We got a hype train coming in. We did have 10 gifted subs from Condom earlier. So, appreciate you. Snuggles, thank you so much for 13 months. Arnacel, thanks for the follow. God's favorite clown, thank you for the gifted sub. Joe Sweatshirt, thanks for the follow. Thank you, guys. But yeah, today is my anniversary. Today is my anniversary, and we're getting closer to 70,000 followers. Let's see where we are right now. We're at 69,966. So we're getting closer to 70,000, guys. It's going to be here within the next couple days. We're going to hit 70,000 followers on Twitch TV. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you, Condom. Thank you, Query. Thank you, Melly. Thank you, Snuggles. Thank you, guys. Yeah. I mean, we don't have anything planned. Honestly, I planned, literally, tonight's her early night. She's got to be at work on tomorrow morning, like at 6 a.m. So she is literally going to be in bed by 7:30 tonight. 7:30, she's going to be asleep. You know, and so it's just like we can't even really go out to eat. She's got to get home. Well, we have a salad. You know, maybe I'll make her a salad. I'll get a salad ready for her or something and have that ready for her. And she could have a salad. Well, I'm out of chicken, so I'm going to have to go to Costco get myself. So what I do is I go to Costco and I get the rotisserie chicken and then bring it home and I tear it apart and I shred it all up. I shred it, everything. I shred the white meat, the dark meat. I shred it all together. And then I vacuum seal it and I put it in the freezer so we always have stuff for salads and stuff. A nice bath. Well, that's up to her if she wants that. Hey, Leprechaun! Holy cow, 5 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leprechaun. 5 gifted subs, everybody. If you got a gifted sub from Leprechaun, make sure you say thank you so much. That's awesome. I appreciate you. 5 gifties. Okay, we're going to sand these boards up. Now, again, these are the boards I'm giving away for February. The board, so this board is going to be a board I'm going to give away for February. Now, again, it's for people that are in the United States. I will ship them to you. We're going to have the same giveaway just like we're doing now. And if you're out in the United States, I'll ship it to you, but you're going to have to pay for shipping. On this board, I'm going to put your gamer name on the bottom here. So I will engrave your gamer name on the bottom here, on the bottom corner. Once I found out who the winner is. So I'm going to engrave your name on the bottom corner here. I'll put my logo on the back. I'll put my logo on the back. And that. So 2 more subs and we will beat level 3 and then we'll have another drawing. Because right now, you guys are drawing right now to win this cutting board. This is the cutting board you guys are winning right now. This cutting board. This is the cutting board I will ship to you. This is the one. I'm going to put feet on it. This is the cutting board you guys are going to win right here. Thanks for Storm. Thanks for your Prime. So if you want to win this cutting board, help support the channel, and we will do a drawing. We will do a drawing. Help support the channel. Holy cow, King, thank you so much. 5 gifted subs. Angsty Leprechaun, again, thanks for 5 gifted subs. Blade, thanks for the Prime. Thank you, guys. Holy shit, let's go. And if we get to 1,300 today, again, we're streaming all day. We got this going on. After this, I may take a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back. We're going to start working on other stuff. I really did enjoy the Minecraft playing. I was, again, disappointed that I did not win. That's just the salesperson in me. But then, I don't know if you saw, you know, today, I get on to go look at it again just to wars in my sorrow. And what do I see? What do I see? Look it. They didn't give enough time for everybody to vote. So I saw that this morning. I went, what? They didn't give enough time for people to vote. So I was robbed. So so then Pokey Ninja sent this over. Because I said, I want a recount. I see a conspiracy. And then I sent him this. I sent that to Pokey Ninja. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. I didn't really care. It made me laugh when I said that to him. Holy shit, Condom, 5 more gifted subs. We got to level 5. Oh, we're almost at a level 5 hype train, you guys. Holy shit. So type in wood in chat, W-O-O-D. We are in the wood shop. So type in W-O-O-D. W-O-O-D. Type in the wood shop. And we're going to give away a cutting board. We're going to put your name on the list to win that cutting board at the end of the month. We're going to have a few hundred people in there. We're going to spin that thing, and then the winner is going to be picked. Now, again, if you're in here, you have the chance, even if you've been on the list already, and you're here again, you could go ahead and get on the list again. I think Query's on it 3 or 4 times, for example. So Query's won quite a few times. So yeah, just get on, go ahead and sign up again. Leprechaun, thanks for gifting a sub over to Maggie. While you guys are doing that, I forgot my water, and I know I had 2 people wanted me to hydrate, so let me go get my water.
They have given 36 gift subs in the channel.
All right, there was 1 hydrate. I just drank some water. There's number 2 hydrate. All right, wood. Are we ready, Melly? Drum roll, Junkyard. Pumpkin! Pumpkin's here every freaking day, all day long. So not surprised Pumpkin finally got on the list again. I think Pumpkin's been on there like 3 times now. Yeah, so it's your 3rd time. Every day. I know you're here every day. I appreciate you being here every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have 8 drawings left. All right, let's do another one right now before I got to sand these down again. We're going to sand these down again. So before I start the machines, we'll do another drawing. So if you're just getting here, type in wood. If you're already here, don't type in wood because you're already on the list. Unless you want to, it's not going to matter anyway. But if you're just getting here, type in wood again. type in wood, get on the list, and if we get to 1,300 today by the end of today, and again, we're streaming all day. We got this. I do got to take a little bit of a break because I got to run to get some cat litter. We're out of cat litter. So I got to go get some cat litter and some dog treats. He's just about out of his dog treats. So I got to take care of the animals, you know. And then we're going to start up again. We're going to play some Among Us tonight. I don't know if we're going to do anything else. We might just do Among Us. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I'll sail the seas just by myself or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll sail the seas by myself and just go do something. Type in wood, W-O-O-D, guys. Type in wood in chat. And then we will get going here. And then we'll get, again, if you're in a position to buy any coasters, all that stuff, we're in the process of giving. We got giveaways. I sell stuff. I'm so happy to get rid of that other laser. That other laser is gone. So I got the space now, so I could clean up my desk a little bit. I still got to reorganize over there a little bit more. Got to organize a little bit, but I wouldn't mind making I'm trying to think where I could put it. I could probably put it over here. You know, I could make I mean, they sell them. I mean, that might be cheap too. I might as well just buy it. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. Let's see. Glove Sly said you wouldn't mind playing. Wouldn't mind. What did he say? Sly said he wouldn't mind playing. Love to play Fortnite with you and Spoon when you both want to play. He said he doesn't care about wins. Oh well, I suck at Fortnite. I suck at Fortnite. But yeah, I mean, I'd game with Sly whenever he would want to. Whenever he would want to. Yeah, they're pretty. I had a feeling they were pretty inexpensive. I might just buy one. Literally there. Because I wouldn't mind getting this like here or something. Maybe I'll put this here. Because this is where I always need them, right here. I'm always moving this box around. That's why. I find myself moving that box around constantly. All right, everybody, type in wood. You ready? All right, drum roll. Here we go. And we have Ace 1313, Ace 1313. Now again, if you are not part of our Discord and you do get on the list, as far as for the cutting board giveaway, I highly recommend you join our Discord. By joining our Discord, we're able to contact you if you are a winner of the cutting board. Now again, once again, if you do win the cutting board, not this cutting board, but this will be next month's, I will ship it to you in the United States. If you're outside the United States, I will still ship it to you. But you got to pay the freight because I'm not going to pay it. We're going to do it again. Melly wants to do it again. One more time, guys. And then I'm going to start sanding. Melly. I want to get these sanded. Type in wood, everybody. Thank you, Melly. I really like the Mario Party from yesterday, but it's a nasty thing to start you out. Oh my God. Chilled's going to do anything. Chilled is always going to expect, he's going to dominate. He dominates in every game I play. Don't get me wrong, I try. But the guy is a outright dominator in video games. And it's not that I didn't try. I wanted to, and I gave him a tough time. But the man just always wins, man. He always wins. That's why in Among Us, he loses so much. In Worms games, he's a savage. He's a savage in all games. He's chaos. That's his name. No, he's going to do what he can do to win. Get that W. The only one he will bow down to on occasion would be Larry. Because Larry basically will go down on Chilled, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to go down on Chilled. Maybe I'll go down on Larry. Oh, ba-da-bum. All right, everybody type in wood, W-O-O-D, W-O-O-D. And we're going to go have a drum roll now. Drum roll. Ready? Drum roll, type in wood, and drum roll. Pure honey. I think honey's already on the list. Honey, you got on the list again, pure honey. Honey is on the list again. Honey is on the list again. Commercial starts in 3 minutes, you guys. So if you're not subscribed, you will see some commercials. Unless you have Turbo. I don't make as much money with Turbo, but I make ad revenue with Turbo. So basically it sucks. Turbo's good for the viewers, it just sucks for the streamers, but hey, you know, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to sand this now, guys. these now. We gotta wet them down, let them dry, then we gotta sand them again. But I let them dry for 24 hours or whenever I come back in the shop. And then we're gonna wet them down now. When we wet them down, it gives you a sneak peek what it's going to look like with oil. With the oil, it always looks a lot better. But still, it gives you a sneak peek what it's going to look like with the water. And then once I come back into the shop, we'll do it again. All right, let's type in wood in the chat. Type in wood. We're going to do another drawing to get your name on the list. So type in wood in chat. Anybody and everybody type in wood. Type in wood. Everybody type in wood. Type in the wood, the name and the number, the letter and the name wood. Type in wood. God, I love the cold weather. Maybe honestly, I really do need to move. I'm sitting having a conversation with you guys, and I totally forgot I took the microphone off. So, nonetheless. All right, so again, what I'm doing here is I'm wetting down the cutting boards. By wetting down the cutting boards, it is lifting up the grains of, so whenever I sand a board for a cutting board, I sand it. And I sand it down to 220 grit. But still, there's always going to be slight, it's like there's wood grain sticking straight up. Then you sand them, and you cut most of them off, but some of them you're just going to lay down. So by wetting them, it pulls them back up again, and then they're frozen that way. Then I could come over and sand them again and totally get rid of them. So that's what that is. So by wetting them, and I can instantly feel the grain coming up. Storm Blade. Storm Blade, there you go. So this is the cutting board I am giving away. Again, I can see the imperfections in the glue up, but that's why I'm giving them away. These are not perfect. And if I zoom in, you can see the glue. There's imperfections in the glue. That's why I'm giving these boards away. And they're too thin. I'm not happy with these boards. I've never been happy with these boards. But again, a lot of you guys are okay with imperfect boards. They're still really cool. And I'm still going to put my wax on them. You can still use them as a cutting board, or you can use them just as a charcuterie board, as a display board. I don't care what you do with it. Type in wood, chat. Type in wood. These really aren't that bad. I may have wet these down before, I don't know, because the grain's really not popping as much. But then again, it's also this is a face grain cutting board. It's not a end grain cutting board or a long grain cutting board. This is a face grain cutting board. Type in wood, chat. All right. Some water. Okay, so that part of the project's done today. We were going to work on that grain, but I'm not happy with that at all. This, I got to decide how many. I got to sand this wood down. This is monkey pod. Now, maybe I can make picture frames out of this. Instead of a cutting board, maybe a picture frame would be cool. Because this wood has really, really cool grains in it. I don't know. I do want to work on, I do have a picture frame a picture frame jig I have to build. I bought most of the materials for it to build it. Hey everybody, thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you haven't as of yet, please make sure you comment down below, thumbs the video up, and also hit that subscribe button. You know, a lot of you guys watch my videos and never hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Now also, if you don't know, again, I stream 6 days a week over on Twitch TV where you can catch me literally all the time. I love it. Interaction television. Come see me over there. Thanks again. Needless to say, keep gaming.
If you're looking for cool videos, then you're at the right place. From PC to the console, then leave a smile on